everyone. It's time for a weekly angel message that I channel. I'm an intuitive life coach and I work with the angels, spirit guides, crossed over loved ones, and the Akashic records or your soul's records. And every week I channel a message from the angels to the collective. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take a moment just to get quiet, just to focus, close my eyes, and start to get the message from the angels. And then as I get more messages and things get flowing, I'll get a sense of what it is that they really want to share with us. So just give me a moment while I channel and see where they want to start and what the message is about. I'm hearing the song All You Need Is Love, Sweet Love, that song. It's interesting, this is the second week in a row that they started with a song instead of an image. Normally they start with an image. So although with the song they did show me a heart, so I guess they did. I think I understand what this message is, but I'm just gonna check to make sure to see what they mean by that. So they're talking about how love is so much more powerful than a lot of things. Fear, division, hatred, enemies. Like, love is what really brings us together. Sometimes there's a sense that fear and anger can bring us together, but it's not as strong as what they're saying is love. And sometimes what they're saying is like underneath maybe the anger or the fear is love. Like, if we're all afraid of something bad happening to like us as society or country or the world, underneath that fear is maybe love about we don't want people to get hurt and we care about others, and so we're coming together over the fear of whatever this like impending doom is, as an example. Or anger, we're angry because we feel like maybe there's a lot of injustices and we're coming together because of that. Underneath that is love, that people matter, and that's why we're getting angry. But when we only stay in the other emotions, anger and fear, and we forget about the core part of that, underneath all of that is love, it's just not as strong. They're kind of showing me someone with like superpowers where they're showing me like Twilight, where Bella Swan, like the main character, is a shield, like, and she can have energy kind of like go outside of her body to protect herself from harm from other vampires, and then she can extend that shield to other people. And what they're showing is like when it's anger or fear, like the force field comes out and then it flickers and it drops, or it comes out a little bit and then it goes back in. But that when it is about love, it's like so powerful, and it like shoots outward outside of the person's body and you know, envelops and really protects everyone. So, you know, I'm asking the angels because about how do we tap into love? Like, when things are hard, when we're angry, we feel like so much is unfair or outside of our control, or we're scared, and these are all justified emotions. How do we tap into love, right? Because there's like, they're picking up like cynicism comes up in myself or other people, doubt, self-doubt, despair, right? Hopelessness, all these things helplessness, all these things can come up, and it's hard to tap into love. So I'm going to ask them, like, how do we do that? And how do we do that in a realistic way when there's so much going on and so much heaviness and other emotions happening? So I'm just going to ask them that and see what they have to say about that. They're showing pulling people close to you that you love. Like, they're showing like physically, like sitting next to people or holding them or hugging them, but also I'm hearing the word symbolically, or maybe intangibly, if that's a word, is, you know, because you can hold people that you love close to yourself, like their spirits or their soul whether they're physically still here on earth or they're not. Because love is intangible. Love is energy. It's not a physical thing. And so if we can tap into that energy, like we don't always need physical objects or people to tap into it because it's energy. Not that, that could be helpful. So when you're having a hard time tapping into the energy of love and that feeling, like really embodying that, they're just giving a recommendation of like call to mind someone, something. So it could be a person, it could be an animal, it could be a place, could be an object, could be a memory, could be a dream that you had, could be a destination that you want to go to. Something that when you call that person to your mind and you think about it or imagine it, you really embody that warmth of love. And then, they almost like want you to do it right now. Like if I were to walk you through it, is like call that person, place, thing, memory, whatever it is to mind. And notice what comes up when you think about that or envision that. Feel where love shows up in your body. Is it your heart? Is it your chest? Is it all over? What does it feel like? Does it feel like expansion? Does it feel like warmth? Does it feel like tingly? Does it feel like you're floating? There's so many things about how it could show up. And just take a moment to let that fill you up. And they're also reminding you is like you could always call in like divine love if you're really struggling with this exercise. Imagine light from your higher power, divine love coming through the top of your head and slowly like this bright white light making its way through you, or like this golden honey kind of melting through your body, all the way down, and all the way to your feet, and just kind of imagine that divine light taking over your whole body, filling you up, or that person, place, thing, memory, just really envisioning that or thinking about it and letting that feeling of love and whatever other feelings, gratitude, joy, peace, serenity, really take over you, and just be with it for a moment. Notice what that feels like. And just be. And, if I had an opportunity, right, at this meditation, I would just pause here. So, if you want to pause the video, or I'm wrapping up here in a sec, you could come back to this feeling. Sit in it for as long as you want. The point is to just be in it. You don't have to think, don't have to do anything. Just feel the emotion and let it be. And what I'm hearing is like if you do that once a day, even just for like a minute, just like a little bit, even 30 seconds, that can almost like help clear all the junk of everything that's going on. And it can make a big difference. So I challenge you to try that out once a day, if possible. Sit in that feeling that you were able to conjure up right now. And if you weren't able to do that today, maybe try again tomorrow and see what comes up. And then let me know how it goes. Like, what's that like to do it for like a week every day? And hopefully that shifts something for you.